I am going to show y'all how to put decals on. This is the way that T puts it on. It may be several other ways, but this is the way that I do it, okay? Before we get into this video, I'm T from 𝐇𝐎𝐿. Please stick around by smashing that subscribe button, checking out all of the other content on the channel, like the video, share out the video. For my returning members and subscribers, welcome back, fam, welcome back. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. It's going to be short, sweet, to the point. Let go. All right, so you should have something that looks like this. Oh, wait, it's upside down. Might be. So you probably should have something that looks like this, whatever your design or logo is, right? And then this is the transfer tape. This is the transfer backing for usually car decals and things like this. You use Oracle 651, right? Or some type of heavy duty outside vinyl. So all I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead. Hey, y'all, welcome in. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try, okay, and get this bad boy on here. I made this logo myself, right? So it's already been sprayed down and all that type of jazz. So I'm just going to put it right about where I want it, and then let me see, because once you lay it, it's a sealed deal, okay? So once you lay it, it's a sealed deal. So I wanted something about like that. Now, if you have some bubbles in it before you start pulling up on it, can y'all hear? Hey, Missy, Miss Valerie, hey y'all, can y'all hear? Let me make sure y'all got some sound, because I don't know if y'all can. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear. All right, so you're gonna want to make sure that you get all of the bubbles out, right? All of the bubbles out. Now, you can also use a heat gun, right? And heat this area up, right? You can, No, I don't want it because it's gonna take, wait, well, can we bring it from right there? Okay, yeah, you can bring it to me. Hey, Donzel. Hey, y'all. So you can take a heat gun. So I'm going to take the heat gun and help me pop these bubbles out. And it'll also help for better adhesion, okay? And then I'll show y'all the parts that I already put on. Now, of course, this is not going to be perfect, especially, I think this is on like my second time in my adult life doing this, but as a child, I used to work in a upholstery shop, and most of the stuff like this that I learned from the Trexlers, who affectionately used to call me Teriyaki. So I'm just pushing those bubbles out, heating this up, okay? You want to heat it up, get those bubbles out. It's going to be hot, so be careful, okay? You can also use a little squeegee, but I don't want to put no excess scratches that is unneeded. And then you're just going to kind of grab a corner, right? Kind of grab a corner. Ooh, these gnats. And just pull down, right? Pull down. So your transition, it will not always go to smooth, y'all. I promise, okay? It will not always go this smooth. But hey, do the best you can. And then we're just gonna heat this back up just a little bit. Oops. Just a little bit. Right? Y'all, of course, I came out here earlier. It wasn't a gnat in sight. I was fighting the bees earlier. Now I'm having to fight dang on gnats and bugs. Thank you, Missy. Thank you. All right, so that's what this side looks like. We're going to go do the other side, and then I'll show y'all what the hood and the side door looks like. So let me move y'all. So right here, I've already put my, it looks backwards to y'all in the camera, but it's Yep, teaching about logos, but it looks backwards to y'all in the camera, but I promise it's not backwards. But when you are doing truck transportation, you are going to need, or truck transporting, you're going to have your business name, your city and state, your DOT number, and your MC number, right? So your MC number is how you it's called, stands for motor carrier. And then this is United States Department of Transportation number. Oh, okay, it's not backwards to y'all. When I look up in the camera, it looks backwards to me. So thank you for telling me. So we're gonna go put the other side on, and then this is what I did to the hood. So I put the logo also on the hood, right? I didn't want it to take up a whole lot of the hood, so I kind of just measured and I went on a gauge with it, right? So that's what I did to the hood. Now we're gonna go over here, and of course, you know, you have to have this on both sides of the vehicle, right? So now we are going to go right here, and we're on the other side of the van now. So I'm going to, hopefully y'all don't fall. Okay, I'm glad it looks the right way in the camera, because girl. So this is also another way that you can do it. You can heat the perimeter up of where you are going to put the decal at, right? So you can do it that way too. So I just got just a little heat. You don't need a whole bunch, just enough to heat it up. And then I'm going to pull this off of this backing. Now this right here that I'm pulling off, I used Cricut Smart Vinyl. I used the Cricut Smart Vinyl to cut this one. The other one is Oracal 651, but this is still like a permanent adhesive type deal. And this right here is definitely really sticky, so you'll want to be careful, because it's the same way. Once you lay it, you are like right here, I'm gonna have a little hiccup, but it's gonna be okay. All right, so like I said, it's not gonna always go smooth, but hey, we're doing the best we can, because why? I ain't gonna claim to be no professional in this one. Thank you. Yes, y'all, please like the video, please. We got 14 in here watching and 3 likes. Can we make those likes match, please? Thank you. Even if you're in the bushes watching and you just want to make sure you push down, right? So I'm showing y'all all the ways as I'm preparing myself for this new journey. I'm showing you guys all the things that you can do. So if you have a vehicle that you're going to be using and you want to put a logo on it, don't go and pay somebody all that money. You can do this yourself. Well, maybe. Maybe. Depends on your level of skills and crafting in this, but I'm sure everybody could at least design the logo, right? Even if you can't put it on, you probably can at least design it, right? And you could have somebody, perhaps, if you don't, want to spend the money to buy like Oracal 651 and stuff like that, you might could pay somebody to make the transfer for you. It just depends on what you want. So as you can see, like I said, it's not gonna always go really smooth, but you just work with it and you take your time, because you don't want anything to rip on you, right? So like right here, that doesn't want to stick, so I can do it that way, but let's add a little more heat to it. Okay. And see? Oops. Yikes. Yikes, shakes, shakes, shakes. I made a boo-boo, y'all. But guess what? Now, and to take this stuff off, y'all, so like this E, I'll cut just the E out. You can remove this. Even though it's permanent, you can remove it, right? And when I go to redo this E, I'll bring y'all along with me. It probably won't be today because I got to get ready for the Zoom tonight with you guys. But I'll show you guys how to take that off, right? Without messing up your paint, right? Now that spot's still really warm, so I'm not gonna add any heat. I'm just gonna work with it. Just gonna work with it. And you may have to finesse it a little bit, but that spot is really, really warm, so there's no need to add extra heat. Now, there we go. And sometimes it's a matter of taking it and doing that same thing as well. And then we can use heat to finish applying it, right? So looks like we might be pretty good to go from here. So we're just gonna keep going. Keep going. Making it nice and smooth, right? And of course, if you wanted this from like right here to right here, you wouldn't want to start it at the dip, but you could enlarge this if you wanted to. But I didn't want like a whole heap of space taken up. I just wanted it for the readability, and it's readable. So we're gonna use this size. I think this is an appropriate size, should I say. All right, so all I'm doing there is just working with that little part of the E that still wanted to stay with the transfer tape. And now these two ends want to stay with the transfer tape as well. So I'm gonna just go in a different direction, right? Sometimes going in a different direction will help you as well. All right, so now we got that part off. Oops, that can go in the trash now because the road runner stuck to it. All right, so now all we're gonna do now is we're just gonna double check ourselves. Use this and pop any bubbles that we might have, right? Okay. So yeah, y'all, so that's what we have. Something that's, you know, that simple. It's legible, right? If you're in traffic, somebody can see that, right? And then we have our numbers on the front. I'm done with this, baby. So you have your numbers, you know, on both sides of the doors. You have this. I do have a decal on the back, but I need to work with him just a little bit more. I got part of his wings up because I'm gonna have to take a pair of tweezers and finish putting him down. But other than that, y'all, this is what we have. This is what we have. I'll show y'all one more time. So we have our numbers on the side, right? We got numbers on the side. We got our two side logos. Watch out, Oreo. And then we have our hood logo, right? Oops, can y'all see that? Yeah. So we got our hood logo, and then we have our, y'all, I'm walking around with a tripod, y'all. So, and then we have our second part, and then we have our final logo right here. So, whoa! Oops, I almost let y'all fall. Thank you. Yep, pivot, yeah. Thank you, Donzel. Thank you, Miss C. Donzel said, hey, Oreo. So, yeah, y'all, that's all I have for y'all on this little quick live. I just wanted to show y'all how easy it was to do this. And for those of y'all that, thanks, Donzel. For those of y'all that are going to be in the Zoom, I'll see you guys in a few hours. So until next time, peace, be blessed, stay crafty. I'm your girl T, and I'm out. Catch y'all in the next